In this video, I will show you 4 amazing chess traps for white against the Sicilian defense that you can use to defeat the Sicilian easily. So let's get started. So after e4, you go c5, here you go d4, thus with more a gambit. He takes, then you play c3, d takes c3 is the most natural response, then you take, and after knight c6, you play knight f3, d6 opens the bishop, then bishop c4, and after knight f6, here you play e5, attacking the pawn and the knight. Capturing with the knight is bad because you can take, and after he takes, you're not going to trade the queens, but finish the game with bishop takes f7 check, and then you will take the queen and you're winning. So pawn takes pawn, but then you will trade the queens, he takes, then you play knight to b5, threatening a fork on c7, rook b8, and you take this pawn. Your main threat is to play knight to c7. So if a is 6, then knight to c7, checkmate. Therefore, you got to play e6, creating an escape square for the king. Then you just develop the bishop, threatening a discover attack on the rook. Let's say try something like bishop b4 check. Then you move the king, he castle here, then knight to d3. Double attack on the bishop and the rook. a6 trying to counter attack, but you can save the knight, and on the next move, you're going to win material. Let's move on to the next trap. So after e4 c5, d4, he takes c3, he takes, then you recapture, he goes knight to c6, then knight f3, and after d6, you play bishop c4, and here he goes bishop g4, pinning the knight to the queen. But then you have bishop takes f7 check. This is a very simple tactic here. After he takes, knight g5 check, discovered attack on the bishop. So king goes back, then you take the bishop, you have exposed the king and have also created weaknesses, and white is winning here. Let's move on to the next trap. So after e4 c5, you go knight f3, d6, then you play c3. This is the elephant Sicilian. He goes knight f6, then you play bishop e2, and after knight c6, you just play d4. Indeed, it seems like he can take, and after you recapture, he can capture this pawn. This is the most common move and is played over 100,000 times. But then you have d5, hitting this knight, and got to move away, and then you play queen f5 check, and then you will just grab the bishop on the next move, and you are winning. Let's move on to the next trap. So after e4 c5, knight f3 d6, you go d4, c takes d4, then knight takes d4, and after knight f6, you go knight c3, a6, the knight of Sicilian, then bishop g5, and after e6, you go for f4, knight d7, with the idea of playing this and this. Then bishop c4, it sets up the trap. b5 seems like a natural response, but that's exactly what we wanted him to play. Then you just sack the bishop, he takes, then you recapture with this knight. Queen b6 saves the queen, then knight to d5 hits the queen, so he takes, but you recapture. And here, the most common move is bishop b7, developing with tempo, but then you just sack the knight, and now you got a take, and then you give this check, and it's a checkmate. Well, if you enjoyed these chess traps, then don't forget to give this video a like, and here are some more amazing chess traps like these. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss more of these videos.